Hey guys, this is Tyler with Virtual Tank Solutions, and I'm excited to invite you guys to our newest podcast we're doing called Connections That Count. Over the past couple of years, we've got the opportunity to meet a lot of great people and learn a lot from them. And so, really, we thought we would put something together to share some of that knowledge. So, without further ado, I've got Leandre Anthony on this first episode. He's a project manager for a major oil and gas company here in Houston. I'm excited for you guys to watch it. So thanks.
Thank you so much, Leandre, for joining me here.
Sure.
Excited for this first episode and excited to get into it and hear from you. So I think we could just jump in and where we could start is, what was your journey, to your current role? What was kind of your career path?
Sure. Yeah. So my career path, so I've always been in manufacturing and operations. So I began my career many moons ago. I started actually as an hourly. I worked for Ford, and located up in Detroit. So basically, being and I was employed at the Van Dyke transmission plant, and then from there I worked there for about 5 years. Then met my wife and moved to the Twin Cities Assembly Plant, which is actually located in St. Paul, Minnesota. Was there for 4 years. I was a paint supervisor there, learned all the automation side. And then that particular plant, they actually closed down, moved back to Detroit, was employed at the Dearborn Truck Plant, which is the home of the F-150. And so and then I was there for 4 or 5 years and then moved. So my whole career has actually been centered in operations and manufacturing. So now with my current role, so I've actually been with another prominent oil and gas company located here. And so with my current role as an API tank supervisor / project manager, and being in the automotive sector for so long, I was able to make both of the automotive industry as well as the oil and gas. What I actually did was I was able to leverage that 16 and a half years that I had with Ford, and being in oil and gas versus the automotive, they're completely two different organizations and all that. However, but the processes, being able to take lead, being a project manager and dealing with business and all that. So it is really and truly helped me and shaped me. Yeah. So every day is a brand new day. Every day is new. It's a good job, and I like it. So I've totally. So I began my career in 1999, and so here we are right now in 2025. So
It sounds like you got some great experience and it transferred over. So that's good to know. Right. So really just going from there, right. You're in this current role, project manager. What kind of drives your work today? What are maybe some things that you're passionate about in your current job?
Yep, sure. So what I'm passionate about doing is taking a project from the beginning and seeing it through, planning that project, the execution of it, working with a host of great folks. Because right now in this current role, I actually work with quite a few vendors, quite a few contractors. So the thing about it that I absolutely love about it is just waking up every morning, seeing a problem that we have that has been totally scoped out, seeing what that problem is, and just bringing some sort of issues that we've had and deaden them and make these problems to make them end, right? So I would, I would actually say the other thing about it that I would say is like, I just totally I value the relationships that I have with everybody that I work with, and all that. It's just it's a totally great feeling to arrive at work, see everybody there, and know that they have the knowledge and the expertise in order to drive it all. Yeah.
Perfect. Perfect. And just personally, I really appreciate getting to work with you, and I think just your passion for mentorship shines out in how you run your projects, because it does seem like you're really trying to be collaborative. You're always trying to help people learn. So that's greatly appreciated. I just wanted to say
Sure.
that. So
All right, yeah.
yes, sir.
Yeah, it's
Yes, sir.
it's good feeling, and working with you and your father. The thing that I like about it is I don't know it all, right? I would never want to be in that room where I know more than anybody. What actually what I like about it, and I think how I become so successful is because I surround myself with a lot of folks who are way smarter than me. However, one thing that I think that I do exceptionally well is I bring us all together. I bring us all in one room. And when we're all in a room and we can sit down and figure out from point A to Z what needs to be done, that's what I get so much. I just feel so good about that. And in all of my projects that I've executed have been totally exceptional.
And I would agree with that. It shines through for sure. So thank you. Really, I think just to kind of get close to the end here, maybe a piece of advice you'd give somebody looking to maybe start a similar role as you, or maybe also a lesson maybe that you've learned throughout your career that sort of sticks with you and helps you day to day. So
Sure, absolutely. So for anybody that is out there that is in this field, I would say just be open, be receptive to learning as much as you can. Uh, Again, surround yourself with a lot of smart individuals, right? Um, so one story that I can, one story that I can actually share, probably be a situation in which I was when I left Ford and moved down here to Houston, in which everyone knows down here in Houston is totally centered around oil and gas, right? So here I am. I'm this person, sort of like a fish out of the water, right? I'm coming from up north, coming from Michigan, moving down here to Texas with my automotive background, trying to gain footing in this oil and gas field here. And so I would just tell, and so it actually took me a long time. I was actually out of work for about 4 months. I was actually 4 months doing the whole doing the interviewing thing and trying to network and all that. I would say just be determined, man. Be determined. The experience and education that you have will totally transfer to another or I'm sorry, to like another organization. So this is a real life thing. This from what I'm saying, that actually happened. And so I think that anybody that wants to, if you want something, go for it. Don't let anything hold you back. Just continue to strive. And it took me a while, but it but I just actually think that the space that I'm in right now, the folks that I work with and I see every day, the people that actually help me, it's been invaluable. And I'm just totally happy about it. I'm 52. I've got a few more years left. Just, it's just a totally great feeling for me to be able to transfer that automotive experience and do such a great job in this oil and gas sector. So I just want to just say that. So to anybody that, if you have a dream, if you want to do anything, just don't let anything hold you back. So yeah.
No, I think that's great. So,
Okay.
I mean, we're absolutely honored to have you as our first guest. So thank you very
Absolutely.
much for your time, and thank
Sure.
you for sharing.
Okay.
And I'm sure the folks listening are going to get something out of it. So thank you again, Leandre. And I think we'll wrap it up here. So thanks.
Yes, sir. All right.